Huh? Hi, welcome back to NFT Gaming, and for today's video, I'm gonna do a video about Goldmand. So if you guys don't know yet, Goldmand actually released on this month itself, which is the month of February. And I know most of you guys asking me to review about this game, but here we are finally reviewing about Goldmand. Goldmand. I think I'm gonna stick with Goldmand. So as always, the first review is by going through their website, and we see over here is not bad, quite nice looking website. So as you can see over here, this is the story of the game, and I'm not gonna read it to you guys since this is too long. But if you guys want to read the story of the game, make sure to head over to goldmand.io. So this is a white paper, and we're gonna go through some of it in a little bit while. And over here you can see that there's characters, land, and item. So the two main card that currently available for this game is the land and the item, which we are gonna go through in the later part of the video. And over here you can see the roadmap. They have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, and phase 6 is apparently hasn't been updated yet. And of course, this is their facts, where all the basic question where you want to buy the NFT, what resources are mined, and so on. Now before you start the game, you can actually choose one of the 3 races, and like I said before, there's human, Elvas, and Sivar. So each race can only mine one specific token, and for the human, you are actually mining the food. For the Elvas race over here, you are mining about the energy, and for the Sevas race, you are mining the minerals. And for me, when I first started this game, I actually choose the Sevas, which is the mineral one. And at that time, the minerals was the most profitable one among all 3, which is why I choose the Sevas race. So the next thing we're gonna take a look at the white paper is how the card being explained. So basically, if the card is yellow, it is legendary, the purple will be epic, and so on. And if you take a look at the top right over here, this is the resources that you're gonna mine, which is the energy, minerals, or food, depending on the race that you choose. And of course, for the top left, this is the icon for the race that can use for this card. So if you see at the bottom left over here, 2.3, what does it mean is that, let's say if you guys choose a human, which actually mine the food, you will need to sacrifice 2 token, and that is the energy and minerals. And you see over here at the bottom right, you can see this is actually the multiplier. So this multiplier actually amplifies the effect of your mining result. And finally, the middle one over here, this is the charge time. So what does it mean is that your mining timing will actually increase the higher the charge time is. I know most of you guys will probably go, huh? Which is normal, since when I first started this game, I was really confused too. Now once you have actually registered and choose your race, it's time for you to actually buy your tools. So in order for you to buy your tool, you will need to head over to your Atomic Hub and see what kind of tools that you will need to buy. So for me, since I choose the Sevas race, I will need to look out for the tools that actually can mine the mineral. And as you can see over here, I have 3 tools, and they are Power Driller and the Atom Shovel. So before you can actually equip all these tools, you will need to head over to the territories and then choose the land that you're gonna mine. And for the land, I have chosen the Raven Week, since this is the land that is currently profitable. However, if you guys couldn't actually click every 20 minutes, you guys can actually choose this land called Bantera. I'm not pretty sure whether the humans and the other race have the same name, but I'm pretty sure they have the same concept. And for this land, it have a charge time of 60 minutes and 40 seconds. While the one that I have chosen, which is this Raven Week, it have a default timing which is 20 minutes. And I know most of you guys will probably try to choose this land, but you can't actually choose this land unless you have the legendary NFTs. So right now, this is the main part of the earnings, and you can see over here the consumption for all my 3 tools right here. It will need about 3.47 energy and 1.17 food. So in my case, I need to make sure that I need to purchase some energy and some food in order for me to start mining. So once I start pressing mine over here, press the mine now, and then you will see my total mine. And if you see at bottom right, I have successfully mined 5.34 GMM. But do take note that for every mine that you do, you will get some GMD. So this GMD over here, you can see is a different token by itself. So right now, what is the use of this GMD token? The GMD token right now have 2 usage, and one is for the crafting, which you can see over here. I'm gonna select some, let's say a rare one, and you can see over here they need a turbo mineral cutter, power driller, and the atom shovel. So once I have these 3 tools, I can actually start crafting. However, in order for me to start crafting, I will need these resources. So I will need this GMD, GMM, GME, and of course GMM. And you guys need to take note that there will be a crafting time. So for this case, in order for you to actually get this tool, you will have a crafting time of 18 hours before you can actually acquire this tool. Now for the next use of the GMD is actually by staking. So if you see over here, you can actually stake some of your GMD, or the one that you are mining, which is for my case is GMM. So if you take a look over here, let's say you are staking about 10 GMD, you have an increased profit of 0.39%. And of course, the higher amount you can stake, the higher the profit will be. Now comes the question is, how much is my earning for these 3 tools every single day, and if I can actually click every 20 minutes. So as you can see over here, I have one atom shovel, and every time I press the mine button, I can actually acquire about 0.2299. So what exactly is this 0.2299? This number is actually the profit of GMM that I get for every single mine. So if you see over here, the GMM reward that I'm supposed to get for every mine is about 1.7799. However, after deducting the cost from the GMF and the GME, the profit that I'm gonna get for each mine will be about 0.2299 GMM. And if I'm able to actually click every 20 minutes, my profit for the day will be about 16 GMM, which is equivalent to about 8 wax. So since I have 2 power driller and 1 atom shovel, my total profit per day would be about 16 wax. And how I derive the 16 wax is actually quite simple. So I take 8 wax over here and then plus 2 of my power driller, which is equivalent to about 8 wax. And if you add them together, I'm gonna get about 16 wax every single day, assuming I can click 20 minutes every single time. Whoo, there's a lot of info, man. And the final thing that you need to take note of before you start this game is sometimes during the day there will be this curse effect. So what this curse effect is, actually you can't really mine the resources for your own race. However, you can still mine the GMD. The reason why they did this is because they do not actually want the token to be dumb, and they want all the 3 tokens to be almost the same. I know there's a lot of information for you guys to take in. However, in order for you to play this game, make sure to read all their white papers, since it actually took me quite some time for me to actually understand the game. However, once you started playing this game, you will come to realize that this game is actually quite simple. And I know some of you guys will probably comment down below saying that you have reviewed this game a little bit too late. However, at this point in time, when the market is bearish, I'm pretty sure all the games that I'm gonna review will be late as well. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this game will actually survive in a long run, or will this game die out in about 2 to 3 months? And of course, if you love this kind of content, do give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you guys again the next time.